Each week, we bring you stories of inspirational athletes who amaze us in all sorts of ways.
Parker Ream joins us now with the story of a Casa Roble quarterback and how overcoming the odds in his life go far beyond the white lines.
Robert, there's a saying that hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. For Jason Lindahl and his family, that hope became difficult to find, but they found that hope in the Casa community. For Jason Lindahl, his senior season has started about as good as it gets.
He's everything you look for in a quarterback, captain, leadership role on your football team. He does it on and off the field. He's an awesome kid to be around.
He now gets the chance to lead the Rams.
I went to work and yeah, it paid off.
For the first time as the starting quarterback.
It's so fun. We've kind of been doing this chant that our running back can throw the ball. Because Jason Lindahl, he runs all over the place. No one can take him down. Once he gets out in the open field, he's just gone.
And he's been off and running for sure this season, 28 times to be exact, for 311 yards to go along with over 700 through the air and 10 total touchdowns in just 3 games.
And with the help of Jason and the other kids, we're putting ourselves on the map in the Sacramento area, and we're trying to do some good things and see where it goes.
The present focus is clear, but the past never was. Doctors diagnosed Lindahl with pectus excavatum in 8th grade. It's a genetic condition where the chest bone caves in.
They had to open me up on the side right here and put a metal bar in and flip the metal bar so it would pop out the chest bone.
The surgery would sideline him for his entire freshman year.
The doctor said, hey, he can't take a hit, so he had to sit it out. But to his credit, he could have just sat up. He would go to practice every single day, and he would throw balls every single day.
Jason stayed hopeful he'd be back for his sophomore season and fully recovered that summer. But the distractions extended much further than the 53 yards between the sidelines.
That was one of the toughest days of my life. Having to look my boys in the eye and tell them.
On May 7th of 2019, Ellen Lindahl picked up her phone.
I was at work and I got a phone call, and they just told me that I had breast cancer.
That sense of hope in the Lindahl household turned to hopelessness.
I lost my mother to breast cancer, so these thoughts in my head were just bad thoughts that I probably shouldn't have been thinking, but you can't help it.
I was just down and I wasn't into it.
I just remember my husband saying, looking at him and looking at both the boys and just saying, we're gonna get through this, your mom's gonna fight.
Heading into Jason's sophomore year, a fight that seemed impossible became more realistic, inspired by the hope brought about by the Casa Roble community.
Since we're so close to Ellen, that's our QB, that's kind of our guy to look up to, that we got to support him and his mom.
Do you need anything? How are you doing? The support, the love, the prayers, the hugs. It was nothing but support from this Casa family.
She knows that football's kind of like my life, and so she wanted me to play, and she wanted me to just play the best of my ability.
I remember I told my oncologist, I was like, I'm not missing football. I'm not gonna miss these kids' play. It's not just my kids, these are my son's brothers, it's a family.
A collective Casa family that searched for hope in the huddle.
This right here is what helped my family get through.
Ellen underwent her last treatment 6 months ago and is now in remission, paving the way for Jason to dedicate his time to football.
So now I can really just focus on the game, make all the reads, everything I need to do, so.
With his mom supporting him from the stands, the hope that they found in the huddle continues to stay strong as the Rams seek to continue their own fight in the trenches.
Just fight through. You can really put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Ellen didn't miss a single game fighting breast cancer and is now focusing on watching her oldest go and dominate on the football field.